We have visitor!
So, that's the story. I know it'll take you through some dangerous territory, but they're almost out of supplies.
I'm a bit surprised. Pathfinders should know better than to get stranded out there. Whose team is it?
Believe it or not, it's Lau's.
Really? Lau? I thought he was pretty on the ball.
If only everyone organized and together like Tatsu.
Lau's plenty capable, when he actually gives a damn.
How do you mean?
Lately, the slacker's been wandering off mid-mission, leaving his men to do the heavy lifting. Who knows what the hell that boy's thinking? Lately, I'd have to agree. We're gonna have words when he gets back, believe me.
Well, whatever's up with Lau, his team still needs our help.
Right. No time to waste. And thanks.
Man, you guys really saved our bacon. Now we can finally get back to work.
You have our thanks, and I'm sure Lau's as well.
Don't mention it. We're just doing our job, same as you.
Do you guys have any idea where Lau is? Or why he just up and left like that?
No idea. And even less of an idea when he'll return.
I'm sure he's just giving us a chance to grow.
Sure he is. What? Don't give me that look. I still trust him. Mostly.
Hey, I'd be pretty upset if someone forgot to restock and then left me stranded.
Actually, that was our mistake, not his. He just left us dead weights behind while he finished the job. He's always been like that, actually.
Always? Wait, you must be...
Sidon, ma'am. I've been working with Lau since we were back on Earth. Truth be told, he's the only reason I ever made it into Project Exodus. Without his recommendation, I'd be long dead.
Me and Mondo worked on the Frontier Nav development team. Needless to say, we've been big fans of Lau's ever since. Oh, I'm Shingo, by the way, and that there is Mondo.
I had no idea you guys had such respect for Lau. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was bad-mouthing him.
Anyway, are you all set here now?
Oh, we should be fine. Except...
Except... what?
Well, we still have a probe to place, but the location is swarming with indigents. We usually let Lau do most of the fighting, and by most, I mean all.
If that's the case, we'd be happy to escort you.
Really? Wow! It'd be an honor to work with your team, ma'am. We'll move as fast as we can.
Tatsu getting oddly similar vibe from these two.
We'd like to place that probe just beyond here.
Understood. We'll handle the fighting. I'll call you once the area's secure.
Man, Elma's amazing. She's so strong and professional and beautiful.
Huh? Tots know how friend feel. No need for shame about being ineffective and useless lump.
Thanks. Wait, who are you calling a useless lump?
We have no choice but to fight. Open fire!
I owe you one.
I've got you covered, fire.
Rising flame! Now, explosive cleanup!
Now, my turn!
Incendiary edge! See that coming? Gunner
I'll
down!
topple him.
Magnum edge! Okay.
Execution! Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain!
Shadow strike!
Flame grenade!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it! Take this!
Sliding!
This team never loses!
Let's keep it up.
I'll get the jump on it! Attack up close!
Appreciate it. Now, my turn!
Rising flame!
Fire carnival!
Sliding!
Didn't see that coming! Gunner down! Alright, you're in for it!
That's intense.
Time for some
Move in and keep the
overdrive!
rhythm going.
See ya! On it! Take this! Now, clean up!
Electric surge!
Magnum edge! Rising blade! Yes! Alright, it's on!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Now that'll send them for a loop!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Take this! Burning slash! Magnum edge! This team never loses!
We got it. Let's move.
Alright, it's on!
Let's see what you've got.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Shadow strike.
Good idea! I'll cut it down to size!
That's intensive. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Take this!
I owe you one. Side knife. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain! Magnum edge! Alright, you're in for it! Time for some overdrive! Time to move in overdrive! Tornado blade! Burning slash!
That good. Move in and keep the rhythm
Magnum
going.
edge! We can do this!
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee
I'll
attack.
send them for a loop!
Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain! Victory is ours!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
We can do this!
Let's see what we've got.
Ask questions later.
Now that's okay! Here comes the pain!
Shadow strike. Now, melee attack.
Okay, here comes
Nice.
the pain!
Move in and do some damage.
This team never loses!
Hope I didn't get in the way.
carved through those guys like butter. That's amazing.
We'll get right on installing the data probe, ma'am.
And we'll keep an eye on the area so you can focus on your work. Things seem to be going well.
Thanks to you. We should have this baby ready to rock in just a few minutes. Holy crap! Sighted, we gotta get out of here!
Go if you want. I'm not moving until this thing is finished.
Huh? You got a death wish or what?
Hell, I'm just a mimeosome, right? I'm not dying of light. What do you do?
3 sets of hands will get this done quicker than 1, right?
Thanks, guys.
Elma!
Come on, let's keep that thing away from them.
What confidence!
Let's put it to work.
This should be interesting.
Punch first. Have questions later.
Okay.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Take this.
Sliding slinger!
Magnum edge.
Fire carnival!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it. Take this. Now, close in and clean up.
Now, fire!
Flame grenade.
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike!
First grenade. Rising flame. Incendiary edge.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Rising flame.
Drum roll! Got him!
Shadow
Cover
strike!
fire!
Magnum edge.
Fire carnival!
Sliding splinters! Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Take this.
Side slash!
First grenade.
Trash jump!
Shadow strike!
Rising flame.
Sliding now! Melee attack!
Okay. Here comes the pain. Now that's what I need.
Executioner!
Yes. Now get it close.
Let's play it! Fire carnival!
Rising flame.
That's intense enough. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Flame grenade. Tornado blade. Rising flame.
That's intense enough. Move in and keep the rhythm
Burning
going.
slash.
Side slash!
Incendiary edge. Now,
Shadow
close in and clean up.
Let's play into it!
Rising flame. Never lose.
Cover fire!
All right. Looks like the probe is up and running.
Now data from this area can be uploaded to Frontier Nav.
It wouldn't have been possible without your help.
No kidding. The rumors don't do your team justice.
Don't sell yourselves short. It was your team as much as ours that saw this mission through.
Tatsu definitely gets similar vibe from these two.
Was that all you needed then?
Yes, we're all good now. We'll finish a few calibrations and then head back.
All right, team. Move out.
Yes, ma'am. Lao came back after we left?
Classic timing, huh? We told him all about how you saved the day. All he said was be sure to thank him.
Then he wandered off again to who knows where.
Never a dull moment with that one.
That's how it should be. Better than the alternative, anyway.
I hear you. I haven't forgotten how he was when we first got here.
What do you mean?
Lao's skills as a pathfinder are pretty special. They're going to help humanity carve out a life here on Mira. But he didn't board the White Whale because he thought he was useful.
He did it so he could get his wife and daughter on the ship. He thought his abilities would permit his family passage, but...
They didn't make it on board.
Right. The war hit right before he would have summoned them.
Oh.
Those were some dark days for him. Lao was empty. Like his soul was just gone. I don't know what he's been doing lately, but whatever it is, it gives him purpose. It's good to see him living again.
Not that it makes getting left behind any easier.
I've told you 100 times already. If you had better skills, Lao wouldn't need to worry so much.
Yeah.
You guys really do love him, don't you?
But no one loved their leader more than Team Tatsu loved Elma. No one!
I see.
Push back! We can't let them get close! Even our skills are powerless before them.
Continuing to persist here is meaningless. It will only serve to thin our ranks.
After all this time, we've finally found a clue that may lead us to the Great One.
With respect, the phenomenon space surrounding this planet is only 800 exodents in diameter. 3 days at light speed is more than enough to scour it thoroughly. If the Great One or the Samar Federation homeland were here, don't you think we would have found something by now? It's one thing to engage the enemy all the way out near that forsaken chunk of rock they call Earth. But then to be swallowed up by that strange light and dumped off here in this primordial hellhole? Are we cursed? And trapped with humans of all things. It's like some sick joke. If someone told me this was death, I'd believe them.
All the more reason to persist. We must retrieve it if we ever hope to escape the confines of this phenomenon.
Grandmaster Luxo.
Speak.
I bring news.
Really? And he can be trusted? Most interesting. Yes, a most interesting proposal indeed.
What should I whip up today? That is a great idea.
Lindley, what is Lindley making?
Today is one of my specialties, hot pie.
Pie? Did Tatsu ever tell Lindley pie is his favorite? Tatsu will even help Lindley make it.
Great. Why don't you flatten out that crust?
Tatsu will jump to it. How big does Lindley want crust to be?
Oh, just big enough to cover you completely.
How many times Tatsu needs to know, Lindley? Tatsu is here to serve, not be served.
Oh, right. That does sound familiar.
Lindley always say that too. Lindley say that every time.
Time to eat, everyone.
Now that was a meal. I'm impressed, Lin. My team could learn a thing or two.
I'm glad you liked it.
But you didn't stop by just for a meal, did you?
No. You know me, Elma. It's about a job.
It would seem to us the good sir would like to pick our brain. Of course, we will gladly let him in one ear and out the other.
Almost, El. Almost that time.
An alien mech? What type?
No idea. It doesn't match anything on record as far as I can tell. No one's seen anything like it. It looks abandoned, too. Totally ripe for the picking.
Oh, man, you're giving me goosebumps.
Right? It's located here.
That's pretty deep in Noctilum. No wonder you wanted to talk to El.
Exactly. But here's the rub. The ganglion are after it, too. From what we can tell of the frontier nav, they've gone after it several times already, and failed.
Well, yes, that doesn't surprise us in the least. That's tainted land.
Tainted? Doesn't sound familiar.
They are savage beasts. Ferocious, insatiable.
Who's talking about these?
We didn't run into anything like that in Noctilum, did we?
The tainted are territorial. They only dwell deep within a specific part of the forest there. Although it doesn't seem right to even call it a forest anymore.
Why do you say that?
Because the tainted devour any and all living things, apart from other tainted, that is.
You mean even mighty Tatsu not safe?
Indeed, you would be swallowed whole. The tainted would make no bones about you, I'm afraid.
Interesting. It must be formidable to be defeating the ganglion over and over.
But if what El says is true, it could work in our favor.
Right. Our bodies are artificial meats. If the tainted don't perceive us as living things, we might be safe.
Let's back up a sec. You reported all this to the commander? Our top priority above all else is supposed to be searching for the life. Are you suggesting we set that aside to try and recover this wreck?
Exactly. Commander Vandam is why I'm here. He specifically requested I enlist your team. It's just as you say. There's no time for us to screw around. We still absolutely need to find the Lifehold. But remember, the fact is we're also dealing with hostile Xenos here. Xenos who destroyed Earth and want every last one of us dead. Xenos who also seem to want this map, and desperately.
And if it's that important to them?
Right. What if it's a secret weapon, powerful enough to tip the scales?
Feels like a bit of a long shot, to be honest. But okay. Even if we can't use it, we should at least keep it from a gangland. Count us in. Any objections?
No, ma'am.
Glad to hear it.
But if we're going to take this on, we'll need to keep it quick.
Roger that. El and Tatsu, you hang back. Unlike us, Tainted will target you guys for sure.
Oh, most considerate of you, good sirs.
Oh, Lindy! Lindy care about Tatsu after all!
Well, of course. After all this time watching over you and fattening you up, I'm not about to let my prized turkey go to some rabid indigents.
Everybody set?
Yes, sir. Ready to go.
Someone's excited.
Just doing my job.
Speaking of which, it's pretty amazing you made White Whale crew at your age. You have family here?
My mom and dad passed away. They didn't make it.
That day? The attack on Earth?
No, sir. It was before that. An accident.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. My parents were both design engineers who worked on the White Whale project. But there was a mishap with the primary engine test. Still, it's thanks to them and people like them that the rest of us are all still here, you know? They made the White Whale spaceworthy, so they didn't die in vain. At least, that's what I like to think.
I see. So they gave you a spot on the White Whale to say thanks. Thanks to your parents for all their hard work.
It's a debt I try to repay every day, helping out folks any way I can.
Don't misunderstand, Lau. Lin earned her spot on the crew like anyone else. It was her talent and determination that made it happen. Her parents' positions provided an environment for her to learn in, but that's it. Lin got to where she is now entirely on her own.
It's okay, Elma.
No, she's right. Sometimes I talk before thinking. Sorry about that.
Don't be silly. You don't need to apologize to me, sir. Now, shall we get going?
Which way?
If we go straight, we should hit some caves that lead to our destination.
Okay then, let's go.
We gotta step up.
Oh, listen.
I don't think they'll let us walk away.
Here comes some more of these. Here comes some more idiots. Here comes some more idiots.
This means we're getting close.
Yeah, it's just ahead.
Elma?
Relax. They won't bother us if we don't bother them.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but...
We can do this! Let's wake them up with some gunfire! That I need
My forte, but if you insist.
Let's see him chew on this. First down!
Sliding splinter!
Rising blade!
Executioner! Move in and do some damage.
Magnum edge! Alright, you're in for it.
Shadow
RP4! Time for some overrun! See ya! Flame grenade! Gunner down! Rising blade!
I'll take him down.
Victory is ours!
Let's go.
Well done!
Never get split now, we're stuck on a whole different planet. No, he's looking at the sky.
No signs of any radiation. Infrared, motion sensors. I got nothing. This thing's dead as a doornail.
Oh, man! So it's basically a skill, right? But the make is nothing like ours. Or the ganglions. Where could it be from? Oh, wow! I can't even tell what its armor is made of!
What is this feeling? It's oppressive. It's pulsing off of this thing. It's almost as if the ghost of its pilot is somehow still lingering. And that material there, at its core, it's dark matter. This must be their handiwork. No idea. All right, well, We got what we came here for. Let's call in the salvage choppers and get it out of here. Lin, contact Commander Vandam.
On it.
Right. We should start heading back too.
Just thinking about walking past all those tainted again makes my knees all wobbly.
Tatsu have just the thing. Friends fuel up with Tatsu tasty lunchbox.
Tatsu?
What are you doing here?
Tatsu knew friends must be hungry, so Tatsu rides spinny plane here to deliver hot meal. Tatsu Hero-Pon, after all.
Oh, you idiots! You're gonna attract the tainted!
Relax, Lindley. After quick lunch, Tatsu fly back home on spinny plane before anyone notice.
And how exactly do you plan to do that? All the spinny planes have already left. You're gonna have to walk back through all those tainted. You won't last 10 seconds out here.
Huh?
Maybe we can get another chopper here in time.
Too late.
Looks like somebody else wants a hot meal.
Tatsu, don't move an inch, you hear? Punch first. Ask questions later.
My forte, if you insist.
Ready, back up.
Fire carnival!
Rising blade!
Side left.
First down! Magnum A!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it! Take this! Afterbird! Gun him down! Burning slap! Arcing core! See him chew on this! Keep shooting! On it! Take this! Yes! They're getting close!
My forte, but if you insist.
Who's next? None dare stand against us!
My turn. Move in and do some damage.
Magnum A!
Shadow strike.
Cover fire!
Tornado blade!
Side slash side one. Fly nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Comes the tail.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
My forte, but if you insist.
Breaker! Got it! That the Alpha? Good lord.
Everyone, take him down.
How is this even remotely fair?
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Steel claw!
Ready, back up.
Melee attack.
Okay. Here comes the pain. Sideline.
Shadow strike.
Arcing core. Burning slap. First down. All right, you're in for it. Time for some overdrive. Balance breaker. Magnum A. Rising blade. Tornado blade. Burning slash! Archihorn! Incendiary edge! Now, close it and clean up!
We're up against a big target. Buff up now!
Rising flame! Hey, no pushing!
Rider! Carnival!
Tornado blade! Sidewalk! Earth grenade! Got him! Laid out some cover fire! Rising flame! Let's see him chew on this! Shrapnel! Burning slash! Archihorn!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Balance breaker!
Well, that was fun. Let's get the hell out of here.
You've got to be kidding me.
Hell is that? Was that thing trying to help us?
Maybe. Or maybe it was just toying with us.
Well, I think I could have taken it.
We should get back to New LA. I want to stop by the hangar and get a better look at that skell.
Right.
Hey.
Good work, people.
Commander? What are you doing out here? Did they seal off the area?
Actually, I was waiting for you, Lin.
Why me?
You want to tinker with that new alien mech?
Well, I mean, duh.
Good, because I'm putting you in charge of research. You help reel it in, you get first crack at it. You and your team risked a lot out there. You earned it.
Really, sir?
Everything's set up. They're expecting you.
Yes, sir! Oh my god, thank you so much, Commander! Is this even a skill? I mean, the external armor maybe, but I'm not detecting any known materials or components for the purple frame part. In fact, I can't even find a power source. Maybe it's like an idol or something? To some alien god or whatever?
What about a cockpit? Or any space for a pilot?
Let's see here. There is a cavity in the middle of the chest area. If this thing is a vehicle, that'd have to be the cockpit.
Perhaps it's not a weapon? It was abandoned, after all, and in that godforsaken place.
But it was also worth the ganglion sacrificing all those soldiers to try and recover it. Surely it must hold some value.
Granted. Now the question is whether we'll be able to uncover it. Ms. Ku is one of our best, but we can't expect her to work miracles.
If you ask me, that's time better spent studying that Ares of yours, Elma. Alright, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, would you? Let me explain. The Ares is what Elma...
Random?
Oh, right. Those are your orders. Have I made myself clear?
Quite.
You seem displeased, Gajag. Perhaps the great hero of Roth does not enjoy taking orders from the ganglion. Perhaps he feels it beneath him.
It appears nothing is beneath me of late.
I still hear the anger in your voice, the way you spit out the words. Accept your fate. Then you might find me a more accommodating master, Prince Jarg. Oh, but how rude of me. Should I have said, former prince?
I never cared much for titles. Counselor Luxar.
It's Grand Master, damn you! The entire ganglion organization is at my command, as are you and your people. I will not remind you again.
Oh, but how rude of me. My sincere apologies, Grand Counselor.
Have you also forgotten the price the Rothian people will pay if you fail me? I promise you, it will not be pretty. What will happen if the humans beat you to the prize? Need I remind you of that as well?
No, you need not.
Then mind your tongue, former prince. Unless your pride can feed and clothe your people. Filthy cur. Yet I will suffer him gladly, if he can help lead me to you, oh great one.